Hello everyone. Today I have a hack for you, and I think a lot of you are going to like this hack. I'm going to create a grip on my camera with something that is called Sugru. Sugru is like a clay. You could shape it, and when it hardens, it turns into a rubber-like substance. I have done this to my old Nikon F501. As you see here, there's a tiny little grip where my thumb can rest, and this works exceptionally well. I was thinking of making this kind of grip to my Fujifilm X100 F. There's a tiny little spot here where I think this kind of grip would be beneficial. Here we have the Sugru, and when you open this package, you have to use all of it because it's gonna harden and then you can't reuse it anymore. Before we get started, I'm going to clean off the camera a little bit. In this case, I'm using gasoline. You could also use isopropyl alcohol. And like that. Now the surface is clean and the Sugru is going to stick much better. I'm also going to use some masking tape around my knobs and things like that, just to be safe. But the masking tape is also beneficial for your edges because you could remove the masking tape after you apply the Sugru, and then you're gonna get a really nice edge. There we go. It's a tiny little area to work with, but I think the right shaped grip here is going to make all the difference. And since I touched it, I'm going to clean it up again because I might have oil on my fingers. So here we are, we're opening the package. And as you see, it looks like a clay bar and it's a soft material. And I just need a very tiny little piece. And I'm going to shape it a little bit before. Now I'm using my thumb to shape it a little bit. And from here we could build up an edge and take whatever tools you have in your disposal to shape the edges. I'm gonna smoothen out the edge because when I remove the tape, I'm gonna get a nice edge. So I want it to fade over the tape because when we remove the tape, we get the proper edge. I think that's pretty good. I want to add some sort of texture to my grip so that I get some better grip on my thumb, but it also makes a lot for the look. So over here I have a camera strap, a Fujifilm camera strap, and I'm going to see if I can transfer the texture from this camera strap to the Sugru. And basically how you're doing this is by stamping it onto the Sugru, and when you're doing this you are getting the texture transferred. You could also use other objects. You could take like a toothbrush and you could add some texture by hitting it. Okay, so at the moment I'm happy with the look of it. So now I'm carefully going to remove the tape, and if I'm doing this too fast I might peel off all the Sugru, but if I'm doing it slow I'm getting a really nice edge. Okay, that's it. What you do now is that you leave this to dry for 24 hours or so, and then it's ready to use. And this is not a permanent thing. You could easily remove this simply by just like pushing it and it's going to come off. 24 hours have passed, the grip has hardened, and I have even been out shooting and using it. And I can tell you, it stays there, even when I put down the camera in the pocket. I'm especially fond of this style of grip, much more so than the thumb grip that you put in your hot shoe. And the reason for that is that the grip you put into the hot shoe sometimes tend to clutter up your camera and be a little bit in the way for certain buttons, for the command dial. While with this solution, it's tiny, it's quite elegant, and you can still reach everything without any issues. I hope this video could inspire you to try out things with Sugru. Sugru is not only useful for cameras, it's useful for a lot of other stuffs. And depending when you're watching this, I might have an upcoming video with Sugru hacks related to cameras, or I have already done that. If that's the case, that link going to be in the description. If you like this kind of video and you want to see more, consider subscribing to my channel and let me know in the comments below how you have used Sugru on your cameras and if you have any good camera hacks related to Sugrus. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.